Greetings, brothers and sisters all over the world. Welcome to another episode of a positive lifestyle management awareness session. And today, we have my big brother back again, my big brother Tank. Oh man, it's gonna be a fun one today, And so, but before we begin, I would like to say, hit those like buttons, hit those subscribe buttons, hit those notification bells, and bring in them comments. Always know, man, that we truly appreciate the comments, man, that everybody sent in, and they don't go unnoticed. I have one comment from our last awareness session, the supporters, the subscribers and supporters appreciation that we did on July 19, 2021. And it's from Jeremy Talbert Entertainment. He say, "Love, bro. I should expound in my comments, because even when y'all conversations take a different course, you make sure all the info is relevant and beneficial, but we are all definitely support this. Finally, a page of truth and a place to ask questions safely for everybody." You're right about that. You're right about that. This is ours. This is ours. This is all about us. This is our supporters. It's the ones that makes this show go. Without the supporters, we're nothing. So everything that we do here is about the people. It's not about us per se. It's about the people. And so with that, I would like to bring in my co-host, Old Midnight, Shantario Midnight, to let him say what he's gonna say, and then we're gonna get into this interview. Because I got my mans on here, I got my big brother on here, and I'm finna let his ass have it tonight. I'm finna let him have it. I'm finna take him down up through there. Got my big brother Tank tonight. This is my big brother, and I love Tank, and this is my man's. So Shantario, take yourself off mute, brother, and say something, man. You all, look at you, man. You stand there all teeth, man. Get it? That's it.
Yeah, man, I've been waiting on this for a long time, man. Brother Tank, man, just having him on the other awareness session, man, kicking it on the G, just listening to his experiences, man, his vibe, the information, man. I just been waiting on this, man. I'm right in the middle of the great debaters, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the movie with Denzel Washington and the kids, man.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to having fun, man, and just really, you know what I'm saying, asking questions, man, and just having fun in this interview.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Before we even let Tank say anything, man. Tank.
Yeah.
What the hell you got that White Sox cap up there for, man? You ain't got to be advertising the White Sox, man. This ain't nothing about no White Sox, man. You can take that, man, and throw that stuff away, man.
Took it off and set it down.
What the hell you got that sitting there for, man?
Hey,
I like that band shirt, though. I like that.
No, the All-Star break is over with, right?
Right, so it's on up. We got them push-ups going. What is 100?
Yeah.
Okay. Right now, right now, it look like I'm gonna be doing push-ups.
And hey, I want to say this, man. The old man, he loved the sports, man. I mean, we would sit up and talk about sports all day. We'll be in debates about who gonna do what. You know what I'm saying?
So that's probably where y'all have passed that on to us. Then y'all sitting there debating, y'all have passed it on to us.
Man, hey man, play sports. So he was an athlete, man. The man, he was serious about it too, man. I'm talking about. I was the coach. I was the coach, right?
I was in last place then.
And I was the coach of the baseball team.
Yeah,
so
I was in last place.
We had a 35. I tell him, I said, man, he told me, yeah, I want to play left field. I said, Chief, you ain't caught a ball in the last couple of games. I said, man, I'm gonna put you in right field, man.
You gonna try to hide us.
They don't get it over there too much. He told me, no, I'm gonna catch. He said, I just made 2 errors. I said, yeah, we got a better guy over there now. I think this guy here. You know what you said? I'm the coach, man. He said, yeah, you the coach. Okay, I'm going right field. Hey, man, that's it. That's him, man. Man, the man will have you rolling, man. Hey, he was serious though. He be out there stretching, he getting ready, got his glove. You know what I'm saying? He ready. You know what I'm saying? He ready. He ready to perform, man. He put his all into it. You know what I'm saying? Just like do the organization, man. He put his all into it. He be ready, practicing everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's who he was, man. That's how I get out, man. You know.
Yeah,
so
so now I remember when I made it to Stateville, right? Raheem had his team. And at this time, I think I'm like 17. And when I was playing baseball coming up, I was a nice talent, man, playing baseball. So when I made it to Stateville, Raheem put me on his team. You know, and you know, I'm a natural right fielder, even though you was trying to hide the old man in right field. Right field is the hardest position in baseball to play because it's the furthest position from the home plate. So
right.
I was on Rod team, and Rod had a nice team. Rod was a coach, man, that he thought he was a taskmaster, man. He used to always tell them, man, look at feet. He's doing it the right way, but not understanding that I had just come off the street from playing organized baseball. So softball was easy to me. I grew up playing baseball. Y'all seen that picture with me with my baseball glove and my baseball in my hand?
Yeah.
So
Yes,
what's
sir.
going on, Midnight? You sit back there, man, talk, man. What's wrong?
No, ain't nothing wrong, man. I'm just sitting here, you know what I'm saying, just catching this vibe, man. You know, like I said, you know what I'm saying, I'm, you know what I'm saying, this is a privilege and an honor for me, man. And, you know, one of the things that, you know, I wanted to ask, you know, Brother Tank, man, as we move forward, man, and we just continue to have fun in this interview, man, like what was it? What was your upbringing like? You know what I'm saying, Tank, like, you know what I'm saying, like, give us a vibe on, you know what I'm saying, your experiences growing up, you know what I'm saying, from a boy to, you know, to your teenage years. What was that like for you growing up in Chicago, Illinois, man?
Well, one thing about is that I grew up around a lot of dudes, man, that was pimps. You know, back then, it was a lot of pimps, hustlers, and drug dealers. Those type of people I was around a lot. But back when we was coming up, we all played sports. It ain't like now you can ride around and you don't see a lot of dudes playing sports and stuff like that. We played sports, we gambled, we drink, we smoked weed. We did those things, but you ride around, man, now, man, you don't see a lot of dudes out there playing no baseball, and you'll
Nah, they
be
don't do none of that.
playing some basketball here. And man, we used to have gloves, bats, footballs. You know what I'm saying? We played in the wintertime, we played football. We, you know, everybody got together. Oh man, we finna play in the snow. We out there in the snow, freezing and everything, flipping, sliding, tackling, everything. But you don't see none of that no more. So really, that's kind of how I growed up. And you know, the element of all the things going around, I was drawn to the pimps, the hustlers, and the guys that was doing all the things they was doing. So them the kind of people that I was kind of around or gravitated to. You know, I wasn't around like the other people around me. They were like, oh man, my mama won't let me go around all that. But I was there. I was around. You
Hey, check this out, Tank. It's one of the brothers, man, that was there on the scene, man. He was there from the beginning too, man. But he's like one of our forgotten brothers, man. But this brother here, man, he go to all the funerals. He make all the events. He's the big homie, man. And that's Killer Bone, man. Tell us about, tell the world, man, about the greatness and the goodness of Killer Bone, man.
Oh yeah, Killer Bone. Matter of fact, he was just at a funeral yesterday. He was calling me. St. Q died. You know, St. Q.
I'm a Big Q.
Yeah, so he was at St. Q funeral yesterday. He sent me some pictures, as a matter of fact. And he was at the funeral and he seen Bo Diddley, you know, all the old guys from Stateville. He took pictures with all them. And yeah, man, if you call him, man, he ain't finna miss Nelly Gad. Every time somebody died, he called me, hey man, Lucky Dad or somebody. He know, man, he stayed in. Is they got that fraternity with them? Is that bond? Is there? He gonna show up for whatever they need. Somebody asks him to come do something, or man, he coming to wherever you at. You could be in New York. He gonna try to make it there.
You know what was he like in Stateville?
Man, and I think in Stateville, man, he was more like just a treacherous killer. You know what I'm saying? He gonna kill the police. gonna kill what the lieutenant, the captain, the warden. You know what I'm saying? They gotta talk him. Hey, Bone man, can't kill the warden, man. Fuck. He gonna kill the warden. And for real, they that man in segregation most of the time. And when he
Right.
get out, they try to talk to him, Bone man. You can't just kill the police like that. They're gonna lock the whole joint up, man. Okay. Man, they ain't been disrespecting me. I ain't gonna let him get away. The man was crazy, man. Everybody knows him. You know what I'm saying? Because the way he walked is like it was a walk indistinguishable from anybody. It's so cool, and he wear a weight belt all day, every day, man. But he look out for you. If you ask him to do something, oh man, the man gonna do it, man. He gonna help you. He had a good heart. The man is crazy, man. I'm talking about a straight lunatic. You know, I can't laugh about it. That's what he is, but he got a good heart, man. But
Now let me
put
tell you somebody that I love growing up. I grew up around them on the streets when I was little, man. All these midnight are the soldiers, man, and the men that helped bring the new concept into existence, man. Jay Long, you know what I'm saying? Now, Gangsta Bo, these guys here, man, they were the men's, man, that helped shape the new concept. They are that first generation. They are that generation with Tank. You know what I'm saying?
They was the force. They was the one put that fear.
Okay.
Yeah.
They put the fear in God in any human beings around them. Them dudes, they'll put the fear in anybody around. They know with them dudes around, everybody know that vibe, what they feel. They say, oh, them dudes, they're gonna kill son. So there was that force. There was that visible force.
And Lowdown, TV Ski, all these dudes, man, these are the guys, man, that people have to know about, man, that was around, man, and that helped shape what we got going on, man. And like my big brother Tank, man, these guys, man, they really did the do. They set the pace for us, that next generation to come behind them. I had to come behind them in prison, but, but I had to go through it. In order to get out of the fight, you got to go through the fight.
There was the tone.
Exactly.
Yep.
There was the tone setters. You know what I'm saying? Set the tone.
Exactly.
Set the tone and the vibe that, hey, these dudes not to be messed with. So you knew, hey, these dudes not to be played with or messed with. So they know that force was there and everybody consented and they knew it. If they come back in the joint in prison, they know when these guys come, it's some problems. Because they know somebody knows something going on. So you can see the fear in everybody, people looking like, oh, them dudes there they something serious.
I'm gonna tell you two more people though, Tank.
Who that?
Eddie Rufus and Kirk Moe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, may Kirk Moe rest in peace, man. These dudes, man, I'm talking about, man, they were smart, man, intelligent. These dudes had brains, man.
Yeah.
You know, hey, man, I learned a lot from y'all though, man. And
man, one of the things this is the question I wanted to ask, man. How was Biggie, man? Like, I didn't heard about him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't heard he's a smart brother. What was it like? What was Biggie like, man? You know what I'm saying? What was Big Low like, man?
I could say this about him, man. No matter what somebody say about him or the bad, you know, you got the negative and you got the positive. So I can say this about him in the positive.
Exactly.
One thing I can surely say and know, and nobody can refute, is that Biggie was highly intelligent. I'm talking about a person that strategize, organize, and put fear in who we need to put fear in. He'll do that too. And he was a pretty ruthless. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That dude there was, hey man, he knew what to do, when to do it, and how to do it, and get the job done.
Hey,
so
go Biggie.
It was nothing. It wasn't nothing nice, man. And some people didn't like some things he did. Some things he would do decisions. You know what I'm saying? But I looked at him like a guy that that was well read, somebody that can articulate something, that somebody could put an economical plan together, you know he could do all those things because he had all those intelligence. That's all he did was read books. You'll see 50 books up in this room. You know what I'm saying? Piled up on a bunk because he had his own room and he had a bunk full of books all across the bed. The man stole my book before. I said, man, Big, he
Take
can't.
yourself off mute, Midnight. Take yourself off mute.
He loved books, and he was well read, man. So he read a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Still on mute.
All the other trappies that go along with prison, you know, it's a lot of things that come. There's gonna be
No, I'm off, fam.
It's gonna be some negative things. So some people gonna say some negative things about him. It's something that some people felt that decision that he made or some of the things he was doing was not righteous. You know what I'm saying? So you have to speak truth to everything. We can't just sugarcoat it. You know, so it was some things that, you know.
Let me ask you this here, though, Tank. Let me ask you this here. This is the question.
Yeah.
Was he good, and was he needed, and was he essential for that era and time?
That was the key to it. At the time that man was put in charge of what he was in charge of, he was needed at that time because all the elements. See, the organization had so many different elements. They had different dudes.
Right.
These dudes, like I said, a lot of these dudes was used to being their own chief of their own little thing. Just like now, where you got these little dudes on street clicks, some dude like he running. They had own little cliques, although they was affiliated under the Six. They was used to being their own little chiefs. So, in order to blend all those guys together, you have to have a strong character. You got to build that something. Don Smokey had his own thing, man. He felt that he was his own chief. You know what I'm saying? He ain't listen to nothing, nobody but Larry. So to him, Smokey, hey man, I mean, Biggie, you ain't over me, you ain't. So he was in a position to say, hey, Larry said this man is the one who running. He the IC of all ICs. He the executive. He running everything in these institutions. So everybody said, okay, Biggie was a strong arm. To me, he was a strong arm to keep everything in focus, and everybody know to respect Biggie, and Biggie was gonna make you respect him. I don't care who it was. He gonna make you respect him. Huh?
All our supporters out there. This is history. This is the history. This is the true, unadulterated, uncut history. Listen, take notes to what is being said because it's essential. You getting it straight out of the horse's mouth, a person who was there, who helped shape it, not somebody who came along 15, 16 years later talking about they were sitting somewhere and ain't been nowhere. You hearing this straight out of the horse's mouth.
Horse's mouth, yes.
So I'm saying, just listen and take heed.
It's good to have this platform. I've been seeing a lot of false documents going on, false images about, false conversations about the history of these organizations or how this happened, that happened, that happened. I see a whole lot of false stuff, but I'm looking at them like, hey man, I was right there. How can this dude come later on saying these false things? And we could go back to Don Dirk.
Oh Lord,
is one of the major players in that. So he gave to guys 25 and 26 years, he gave some false teachers to them guys.
Yeah.
History.
Yeah.
So and he's still doing it right to this day.
He's still doing it today, man. But that's all right, though. We know the real. Check it out. It's a picture, right?
Yeah.
Where Dad got on a blue jean jacket, I guess.
Yeah.
And a blue jean hat. It's blue jean or something. You know what a guy asked me the other day, man?
Yeah.
He said something about somebody asked him, y'all don't even know y'all don't even know the meaning behind that blue jean hat and that blue jean jacket. What's the meaning behind the jacket? Ain't no meaning behind the jacket and the hat, man. What is wrong with y'all, man?
That's killing, man. Everybody had on blue jeans in there.
Yeah, everybody wore blue jeans. We all wore blue jeans. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's
Crazy, man.
like it was a meaning behind the hat. He had
Yeah,
a blue
like
jean
it's a
hat
meaning
on,
because he
so
got a blue
it's a
jean hat
meaning
on.
behind the hat. It's a meaning
That's
behind
Yeah.
the that
that's
they have
yeah,
made this man out to be everything that he do. It's a meaning behind. This is an ordinary man, man. What is wrong with
Yeah.
y'all?
yeah. No meaning behind none of that, man.
Yeah,
That's
it's crazy, man.
he just probably had them clothes made in the tailor shop. You know, you go and get your clothes cut up in the tailor shop. He probably had that jean outfit made.
Yep.
So jacket, you know, you can cut the jacket up, cut the pants up how you want them and all that. That's all it was. He just has
And we
out.
all was going through the tailor shop getting our state shoes cut up, getting our
Yeah.
state boots cut up, getting our, you know what I'm saying? We all want
Yeah.
tailor-made cut up clothes in there, man. That's what
Yeah,
it was about.
Exactly.
We were trying to keep the style now.
Yeah. But Tank,
Oh,
you know
yeah.
you washed up though, man. Straight up, man. You washed up.
Hey, I had some pictures with the old man. My nephew throw them away, man. I said, man, why you throw them pictures? It was some pictures we on the flag by the shower light. I think Michael G. then was in there.
What y'all said, E-House?
No, we was in D. He was in D house with us.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a lot of pictures, man. He throw the pictures away, man. I wanted to whoop Shorty up, man. I said, man, I'm finna whoop you, man. You know you just throw it away, man.
Hey man, I just lost all our vintage pictures, man. I lost all of them, Tank. But you know what? It's okay though, man, because I know somewhere somebody out there got them pictures, man. Got some vintage pictures, man. You know, and
Oh yeah, I got the pictures, man. You know,
yeah.
So
got a lot of
so Tank, when you got to Statesville, who took you under their wing, man? Like who was you drawn to the most being there, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like out of all of them, like who really,
you know
what I'm saying, stuck out to you?
I was in when I came there, I was in segregation. So I seen one of the guys on the gallery. He worked over there. What's the name? He always try to box somebody else. One of the guys, man, you know him too, Fee. I'll tell you his
Hudson?
name. Huh?
Hudson?
No, he always little short, little dude used to be with Chi-Town them all the time.
Oh, Chi-Town that was in F House.
Yeah, he used to be with Chi-Town. He was on the gallery. He came, he was like, any GDs? So I said, yeah, right here. So he came over there. He said, man, what they got you in here? I said, for fights. He said, a fight? Man, they fight. A fight? You don't go to say up here for no fight. He said, man, I'm gonna go talk to the captain right now. GDs run this. I said, okay, then he wouldn't talk to whoever he talked to, man. They let me out the same day.
Yeah.
They let me out.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you somebody else though, boy. I'm gonna tell you somebody else, man. And this is a Big Poochie. Big Poochie got me out of seed.
That was my man.
Big Poochie, man.
Okay, look. So I went to you got E house, you got D house. When I went to D house, matter of fact, the West Side guys. That's the first dudes I really started messing with.
That's right, because you know where it was at. You know what the West Side guys like. You know what we like.
Yeah,
You know,
but
that's why you love me so much.
So,
That's why you love me.
Flip Tony. I know y'all Flip Tony. You know
Yeah,
Flip Tony.
I remember Flip Tony.
Okay, Flip Tony. You had Marcelli had like a fresh 20. He had just got 20 years. He had 40, he had to do 20. So he had just got that time, right? But I was there. He came, he was Marcelli. He was from the West Side too. So he was a good dude, though. You know what I'm saying? So I was with Flip Tony, messing with Flip Tony now. And Flip Tony, I went to the cell with a soul, a black soul. So the black soul named Twin. It was twins, two twins for the West Side. So Twin, one of them, he was kind of crazy. He talked about he don't want no celly and all this here. So the folks came, surround the cell. They're like, man, that's one ours. We're gonna move to another cell, but he gonna be in there till we get ready to move, till we gotta find a cell. So he calmed down, but I moved to cell one of the guys, because we always want to keep ours together in the same cell.
Right.
So we moved over there, and this when they first start passing out the booklets on the literature. You know what I'm saying? So about a month in there, They come, they say, yeah, okay, boom. First they scream. You know, I'm talking about all some old stuff. They tell me, man, that stuff is obsolete now.
You was prehistoric.
And historical values. That's how they was talking to me.
Yeah.
These guys was talking to me like it has its historical value, its sentimental value, just like the literature say now. It had its sentimental values, historical values, the code
But that ain't what we own.
You know, yeah, I'm getting the coat of arms. I'm talking about some, you know, I'm talking swords and all type of pitchfork. I say, yeah, they looking at me like, man, you get. They said, man, look, man, okay, man, we got to re-educate you.
They said we got to re-educate him.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, dude, you know, I'm talking about the vice lord talking crazy. They say, man, we don't do that. We don't do that, man. We ain't doing that no more. We don't do that. They own me, man. I'm talking about they own me. You know what I'm saying? Flip all of them on me, man. They looking at me like this little motherfucker gangbang.
Hey man,
Gang banged out.
Hey, you bothering me though, Tank, man. You bothering me, man. Why don't you put that White Sox hat up, man? You bothering me, man. I'm just like I'm getting a headache, man. Put that trash up, man.
First place team, champ.
Man, this is the Chicago Cubs, man. White Sox is secondary to the Cubs.
Where you see some Cubs at?
So my thing is, man, like, how did this bond start with you and Fee, man? Like, what's up with this bond with you and this brother, man? Like, what's going on with you and Fee, man?
Stateville has a way of uniting dudes, man. It's like a fraternity to me. Like, once you start meet somebody in there, and you know, y'all going in the same direction, y'all learning the same things, and you know, and that y'all on the same page. So if I could see you in London, England. Immediately, I'm gonna gravitate to you because I know you know what I know. We on the same page. I know they said that you're gonna be able to tell lies by the way they walk, the way they talk, the way they act. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's true. Cause I see dudes, I be like, man, that dude gotta be a GD right there. I can tell how their demeanor is. You know what I'm saying? How they can carry themselves. You know what I'm saying? I just recently figured out a dude that he's my manager where I work at. So I kept looking at it. I said, this dude sure act like he wasn't the guy, but I didn't want to bring it to him. You know what I'm saying? I said,
exactly.
That's what Tank did with me. And we was in Sandstone, right? We ain't seen each other in years, man. Now, I was a little boy. I ain't had no hair in my face. I was a shorty. So Tank keep looking at me. I'm looking at him. We sitting up in the gym. Tank beating up on all the chomos in the gym and everything, man. So, I'm looking at him, and we got to talking. And once we got to talking, oh man, it was on. Oh man, all type of.
I said, that's you, man. I ain't know who he was, man. I said, oh man, well, we finna do this, dude. I say, man, that's feet, man. We ain't finna do none of that. Give him that stuff. Y'all gonna give him, man. And what you need, Feet? Because I don't know what they talking about, but it was on from there, man. And I said, man, I'm so happy to see somebody with that same state of mindset. I'm around dudes who some of them was there, but they was there later on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They weren't there then.
Yeah.
They was there later on in 90s, almost 2 and all that. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't get that they didn't get that picture because it was there in 2000 and stuff like that. But I knew you could tell that vibe, man. You could tell, okay, that's one of the guys, one of the men. You could tell how they carry themselves. You could, and if they open their mouth and say certain things, you immediately be like, oh yeah, either he was or he is. You know what I'm saying? One of the men. So state of
exactly
bonding us for back then, man, because that was like the beginning of the new concept. And on our gallery, all the young guys, what they would do, because I was young, and some of them, the older guys, would
Tank, you was 36 then.
No, man. Young, man, teenagers. They come,
man.
They'll give us a history. I know an old guy, man. Matter of fact, he in the Fed still now. I got to get up with him because this guy, man, will run down. I'm talking about this guy is no history, man. I would talk to him for hours, man. He was telling me about
what's the guy name that was in Oxford with you?
That's what I'm talking about. This guy run down. He said, man, we used to be Eagles, Falcons, and we used to have the Eagles. He said this was before disciples or any of that. He said it was the Eagles, the
Yeah.
Falcons. Some of us was Eagles, Falcons, and all these animals named. You know,
Okay.
that's what they had.
Yeah.
They came from all those groups.
Hey,
Six in Chicago, they was all different. Eagles. He said, man, I was an Eagle. Dude, my homie was a Falcon. We was into it with the Falcons. We had our Falcon jackets on.
yeah.
He came all the way up to the history to where he was in Stateville in 71, 72, and all that, 73, 74. He was in Stateville. So
next time, we got a few minutes, man.
okay.
We got 5 minutes left. Tell us, get an audience a brief history about Little Harlem.
Okay, like what they say that like Little Harlem was a person that stepped up to the plate when they was having some difficulty, because you had some dudes saying, okay, David is there, we know Larry is king. Said some people said, well we need, which was Durkee and some other voices was saying, man, we want such and such to be the leader. So because Larry had came from Pontiac to Stateville. So Little Harlem was with King David. So Little Harlem stepped up to the plate and said, hey man, he said, I want to honor the wishes of King David. Larry was a king. Both of them kings sit on the same throne. We got to honor what that legacy is. So he stepped to the plate to tell them, those guys that were saying we want to be there, because you remember everybody was together.
Right.
Everybody, all branches, everybody was together. So, you know, at one point, Larry was like, hey man, I'm not gonna force y'all to be up under that if y'all don't want to be up under what we created. I'm gonna let y'all go y'all own way if y'all want to go y'all own way. So the Harlem said, no, man, we all together because this is the way King David wanted it to be. So a lot of guys that was half step didn't want to come, they came aboard to be under BGD. So he was the one that brought all them that didn't want to come up under that. Although later on, you know, as Durkee and all them happened with the Breeze and all them, they broke to what they wanted to break to.
Okay.
Harlem was the one who, because Larry would have been no King Larry over the Black Gangster Disciple. Larry would have been back to High Spring Gangster at that point. He would have went back to High Spring Gangster. That was his thing right there. So that's what kept that together, Little Harlem.
Yeah. Okay, man. I thank, man. We want to thank you, man, for always coming on, man. Every time I reach out to you, bro, you always heed the call, man. And I would like to always say, big bro, and man, I love you, Tank, man. And I truly love you, man. You my big brother. And I listen to you, even though, like most little brothers, I argue with you, but you already know. See, you go again. See, there you go again. See, there you go, right there. You just cannot do right. I'm so sick of the White Sox, man. I'm sick of the White Sox, but
that brother do not like the White Sox,
man. I do not like the White Sox, man. I'm a Cubs fan. I'm a Bears fan. I'm a Bulls fan. And the only time I supported the White Sox is when I was in a Federal Bureau of Prison and I was outside our region. When I got in our region, it was forget the White Sox.
He need to do the history thing to see what the Cubs really was and what the White Sox. Do the history. Go do your research on them.
Man, we ain't doing all that, man. Come on, man. All this unscripted stuff, man. Cubs, man. It's the Cubs, man. It's just what it is, man.
Hey, man,
man.
So y'all keep what y'all doing, man. I think this should expand this format, expand it, you know, to make sure we get more people, you know, because I know I be having dudes, they be chiming in and checking out the video, but to expand a broader audience. I think we need, you know what I'm saying? I think it need to be expanded to a much broader audience. Now,
okay, my brother, and we gonna do that, man. And with your help and your support, man, we gonna make it there, man. And everybody's starting to come along, man. We trying to get to 100,000 subscribers, man. And the only way we gonna do that is by broadening our audience, man. And that's what we trying to do, man. And once again, man, I want to thank my co-host, man, Mr. Midnight. And I want to thank our special guest, man, Tank, man. And I love you, bro. I love both of you guys, man. And on that note, man, this has been another episode of Positive Lifestyle Management Awareness Session, man. And we want everybody, man, to hit those like buttons, hit those subscribe buttons, hit that notification bell, man, and send in y'all comments, man. Y'all got any comments for Tank? Send them in, and we'll get Tank back on here, man, to answer all your questions and your comments. And peace out. We love you all, man. Much love.
Love, brother.